Hello and welcome to Star Wars Theories. Theory 3. Rey is Han and Leia's daughter. This is one of the stronger theories and a big fan favourite, so let's have a look at the evidence. Rey is clearly powerful with the Force for having little or no training. As the daughter of Leia, she would clearly inherit the power from her grandfather, Darth Vader. Both Han and Leia seem to have an affinity with Rey almost immediately. Clearly Han knew who she was, as Maz Kanata asked Han, and the scene quickly jumped from the rest of the conversation. Han clearly feels close to Rey, so much so that after supposedly knowing her for a very limited time, he offers her a job on the Falcon. Rey clearly knows who Han is. She says, "You're Han Solo?" and knows that he was a smuggler. Rey knows of the Falcon, and that it had held the record for the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs, although she does actually reference that as 14 parsecs. This is a manoeuvre that put the Falcon perilously close to a cluster of black holes in the Kessel area. It can be theorised that a very young Rey may have remembered stories told by her parents, Han Solo and Leia, about the Falcon, and how fondly Han thought of the beloved ship. It is natural that he would talk to his daughter about the ship and boast about the ship's abilities. Kylo Ren is immediately interested in hearing about the seemingly insignificant girl that helped Finn and BB-8 escape, just like a brother or cousin may take an interest if he thought that that was where they may have been. Kylo Ren makes a comment to Rey and Han Solo, "He's like the father you never had." Was this more a literal reference, saying that she'd been taken away at a young age? When Han dies, Rey is stricken with grief more than anyone. This includes Leia and Chewie. Leia was Han's wife, and Chewie was Han's lifelong companion, protector and friend, who had known him longer than anyone. Yet despite this, Leia, Han's wife, comforts Rey. This is very similar to the way a protective mother would try and ease the pain for her daughter who had seen the death of her father. At the death of Han, Chewie's life debt should no longer be valid, but yet he stays with Rey and takes her to Arc 2, continuing to be the co-pilot of the Falcon. Did the life debt to Rey transfer because Chewie knows that she is Han's daughter, and after all the years they spent together, Chewbacca decides to honour Han by protecting her? When Kylo finds out about Rey for the first time, he has hold of a First Order officer with his arm outstretched. The very next scene flips to Rey fixing the Falcon, standing in a very similar position, reinforcing the image that Kylo and Rey are either brother or sister, or there is a strong connection between them. There is some compelling evidence to suggest that Rey is not Han and Leia's daughter. Neither Han or Leia seem to recognise Rey when they meet her. Rey doesn't recognise Han or Leia either. You would have thought that she would have seen who they were. Rey doesn't recognise the Millennium Falcon. Surely she would have knew that that was the ship that was owned by her father. Going back to Han, his priority wasn't to rescue Rey when she was kidnapped by Kylo Ren. It was actually Finn who pushed to rescue Rey from Starkiller Base, not Han. J.J. Abrams is also quoted as saying that Rey's parents do not appear in The Force Awakens. This is an interesting statement as the term is in plural. This could mean that one of her parents could be Han, Luke or Leia, or again it could be a misdirection in order to ensure that we doubt that she is actually a Solo. I'd love to hear about your theories about Star Wars. Maybe you agree with these theories, or maybe you have your own. Please let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the bell button to be notified when the next videos are released. It will also help the channel get noticed and get more subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/HERJUK, on Twitch at twitch.tv/ HERJUK, and my blog, herjukblog.wordpress.com. You can also check out some of my other videos on this channel and listen to me on the Cranky Gamers UK podcast. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.